Today we're going to be learning how to do an embroidery hoop welcome wreath. My name is Shannon and we're going to go through the first step for this embroidery hoop wreath. I've ironed my material that should be in your pack, and just make sure it's good and ironed. And the first step we're going to do is we're going to take our welcome, which is on your wax paper, and you're just going to measure your material across and down. And I've marked it with a little water marker that will come off as soon as I'm done with a little bit of water. And I just put a center point to try and get it in the middle of my letters. And the letter C is pretty much the center of the words. So I'm just trying to center it as best I can on here. I've got a little hair on there. I think it'll be okay though. So I'll try and get that in the center as best I can. And then you want to take either a flour sack dishcloth and lay over it, or you can use a pillowcase, whatever you have, and make sure your iron is on high heat, and you're just going to press and go over that lettering. And it takes a minute to make sure that you've got everything pressed really good. Okay, I've had a couple minutes with the heat on it, but I'm going to check it really close and very slowly and see if it has adhered. And you want to peel it back really slowly, so that if anything is not adhering, you can just lay it back down and you can reduce some more heat on it. Okay, once you have got it ironed onto the material, we're going to grab your hoop and we're going to undo it and twist the bolt and loosen it up so we can get the hoops taken apart. And you're going to get the bottom hoop and put it under your material and try and center this. In the wreath. Now, I kind of count stripes from the edge of the word. There's 2 stripes almost to that and 2 stripes almost to that. And that's how I kind of center it, so it looks about even. But you just do the best you can on getting it. I don't have it quite loose enough. Okay, once you got it on, then you take a minute and you're just going to stretch it. And sometimes this is the hardest part. So go ahead and just stretch all the material. It has to be really tight in the hoop on all the sides because you're going to be trimming it. So make sure you've got it super tight all the way around, and then tighten your embroidery hoop as tight as it'll go. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave that there for a minute. Okay, after you have tightened the material in the hoop wreath, then take a pair of scissors and just trim off the excess. Just go along the edge of the wreath get as close as you can. And then we will be able to go to the next step. Okay, now that we've trimmed the edge off our wreath, the next step is you're going to take, there's 2 rolls of black ribbon in your kit. The one that's the smaller roll is for your hanger. So you're going to take that, and I have marked my rim of my embroidery hoop wreath 2 inches from the wood block, from the edge of the wood block, 2 inches on each side. And that's where I'm going to start my edge of my hanger. So I'm just going to put some glue on the underside and glue that right there. And then I'm going to wrap it. Kind of hard with this glue. Wrap it around. And glue it to the top edge. If I can get my glue to come out. And you're just going to hold it for just a second there. So I'm going to do the same on the other side where I have my mark, if I can get my glue to come out. Okay, the next step is we're going to take out the flowers that we've got in our kit. After you've got your hanger put on, and we're going to put glue in the middle of one of the blocks. Okay, so we put a bunch of glue in the middle of the block and glued it, and now we're putting glue over the top of the stem to just make sure it's glued on really good. And you'll hold it for a few minutes while it dries. After the glue is set, then we'll do the same to the other side. Okay, for the last step after you've glued your flowers, we're going to make a bow for the center. So you take your big roll of ribbon out of your package, and you're going to make a center loop for your bow, probably around this big. But it's a personal preference, so just kind of play with it. And you're just going to make loops that are even. And I like to do 3 loops on each side. I'm going to set it up here. See, that might be a little bit big. So I might start And that's what happens. You might get it just a little bit too big. Okay, so I've redone this a little bit smaller. It was a little bit too big because I didn't have any for my tail. And the last loop, you're just gonna take it underneath like that. So that's how it'll look. And then take your piece of wire that's in your kit and put it through the middle loop like that. And you're just gonna twist it off underneath as tight as you can go. 2 or 3 turns is all you need. So after you've tied your wire off, then you're gonna trim it. You're gonna tuck it up underneath, and then you're gonna take your scissors and cut the ties like that and put them down towards the bottom. Oops, runaway bow. Then I like to just arrange the bow so that they're not all in line together. You gotta kind of fluff them out to the edges so they look more bow-like. Okay, so now we have our bow, and we are going, I'm just seeing if I want to trim any more on the ties, maybe just a little bit because they're just a little bit long. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and take our glue gun and get plenty of glue in the center, in between where you've done your flowers. And then you're going to press the middle of your bow down into that center, like that. After the glue on the bow has set, you can fluff it out a little bit more and make it look exactly how you want it. And then that's all there really is to it. And trim it up however you want. If they're not completely even, you can trim them some more. And now we have our wreath.